What's up, everybody? Hellspawn here, and I have an unboxing for you. Finally! An unboxing that I've been looking forward to doing for quite some time. And I'm not prepared. I do not have my cutter jig ready. So, go ahead and get that. I'm just going to go ahead and put the title on this because you guys are going to see it anyways. I've been waiting for this for a while. I'm going to give you a little, obviously by the shape of the box, most of you already know that it's going to be from that company right there. And, oh yes, Predator's Falconer Predator 14-inch figure from Hot Toys. Now, I didn't order this from Sideshow because at the time I didn't have the money in my bank account, but I did have it in my PayPal. Unfortunately, PayPal only lets you transfer over like $500 a month, and since I'd already done that, I couldn't put the money in my bank. So I ended up buying this from a guy on eBay, and it turned out pretty well. I probably got mine a little bit later than some of you guys, but at the same time, it still got here, and it's actually in better shape than most of the boxes that I get from Sideshow. A lot of times they have holes in them and stuff. This one's got a little bit of a dent right here, but hopefully that didn't carry through to the box inside. That being said, let's go ahead and get this bad boy opened up. See, make sure I know everybody likes to see the process. Open up that. Now this figure, if it's anything like the Berserker Predator, and I'm sure it is, it's going to be just as freaking awesome as the Berserker Predator. The Tracker Predator went up for pre-order. If you guys are on my Facebook, you already know that. Because I posted it on Facebook. I've pre-ordered mine already, and I'm definitely getting mine from Sideshow this time because I actually signed up for the flex pay option on it, so I have no choice unless I want to pay cancellation fees. So, that being said, see the birthing process here. Alright, come on. The box is actually pretty freaking heavy for a Hot Toys figure, kind of like the Berserker's was. And of course, it's the same style and everything like that. Let's see, where was that dent at? The dent was on the back, it looks like. No, it looks like it's pretty much intact. Let's see. And yeah, pretty good shape. Oh God, the smell. Oh, they should make air fresheners out of this shit, man, I'm telling you. But yeah, typical Predator's box, just like the Royce and the Berserker. There's no dents or anything in it. It's absolutely perfect, almost case fresh, just like it comes from Hot Toys. The slipcover, it's got the red window on it. Predator's Falconer in like this kind of satin metallic looking color. Falconer Predator on the side here. On the back, it's got the same mask as the Berserker Predator, but the picture inside of the mask is of the Falconer this time, and of course it says Falconer down here. Everybody knows that this is a slipcover. Pull the slipcover off, and that gives you the picture of the Falconer there. And then Predators on the side. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's actually got on the back. It's his bird, his falcon or whatever, that mechanical thing on the back of that. And then if you open up the window. There he is. It's so awesome. It's got a picture of the Falconer here. It gives you a little description about him, and the window shows you the Falconer Predator. Wow. That's awesome. So happy. These things make me so happy. It's incredible. And then, yes, I can smell that all day long. It's funny. I actually had a friend come over one time, and I had just gotten a whole bunch of new stuff, like it was like a toy store run kind of thing, where we ended up hitting like every toy store, and about a whole bunch of stuff. Had a couple things come in the mail, and like my whole room reeked, the whole collection room reeked of that like new smell, and I love it. But he said he started getting a headache because the fumes from all the new plastic hadn't been aired out because it's been stuck in the packages and everything. Of course, it comes in a tray. Just take it out of the box, and So cool. Anyways, when they originally were going to do this, they weren't going to put the Falcon with it, but so many people complained that it didn't have the Falcon with it that they ended up adding it in. And the way they did it was they put it in this little tray that's like in front of him, and it's taped in. So I don't know if this was already decided, and then since they added it at the last second, they added this little tray right here in the front, which you can see is taped in and just comes right off. It almost looks like an afterthought, but at the same time, I don't know at what point in the process they caught it and then added it in. First thing we'll do is actually take the little bird out. We'll get a little bit closer here with him so you can see what he looks like. That's the bird right there. And the detail on it's pretty good. It's painted, so it does have detail on it. All the little... got a look, kind of messy back there on the back. And then the only complaint I have right off the bat on the bird is that like this blade thing that's sticking out here. I don't know. Can you kind of see it right there? You see how it's got that blade sticking out the front? It's black. Like it's literally just flat black plastic. There's no paint on it. Not a lot of detail. It literally looks like it's just a flat piece that was punched out. If you look at all the Predator's blades and stuff, they're like beveled on the edges to make them look sharp. And actually, kind of adds a bit of an edge to it. This is just a squared off, flat black plastic piece. A minor complaint. I can go back in there and add a little bit of silver to it. No problem. No big deal. Like I said, this is something that got added on. It wasn't something that was originally in the mix for this figure. As you can see, let me go ahead and pull the front off of this, give you guys a little bit better of a view. Oh, it's like the corners are popped in there. Alright, there we go. And then there's some protective plastic that comes out with that. Alright. As you can see here, as everything falls out, you've got the Falconer Predator. Up in this top corner is the little clear piece of plastic that plugs into the bottom of the Falcon so that you could put him on his shoulder. The original prototype showed just a piece of black plastic or like a black metal rod or something, so it's nice to see they went with clear acrylic so that it kind of helps hide it a little bit more. You get 2 extra hands with him. This one's just like the berserker hand, the one where he's like the grabber hand, just in the Falconer paint. And then he's got another one which is kind of close to the same, but it's the glaive hand, the hand with the metal glove on it for the Falcon. The fingers on this one, are bendy, and the fingers on this one are bendy, but there's no articulation to them. There's no wires in them, and there's no joints on them. So pretty much the way that these things are posed is the way that they'll be. Now, it's got the wrist blades just like the Berserker Predator. And obviously things like this are going to be the same for all 3 of them. The tracker as well. We're going to get all 3 of the metal wrist blades at the different lengths. We're going to get the extra hands. We're going to get the stand. We're going to get the figure. And the figure body and the armor is all going to be pretty much alike because when you watch the movie, that's the way it was. The original accessory, because they all usually come with something, like the Berserker had the bloody skull. The Falconer originally came with this guy right here. This is originally what he was supposed to come with. One of the original Predator skulls. And if you watched on, if you go on YouTube, there's actually a video of the guy sculpting this. And as you can see, it turned out pretty good. So this is actually like really detailed. The paint job on this is really awesome. So this is a really cool accessory. Like, I mean, the bird is badass. It's awesome to have the friggin' bird, and it's right that we did have the bird. So I'm glad they ended up putting it in there. But it's really cool how even though they gave us the bird, they still gave us the original Predator skull accessory that was supposed to go with it, because this is really stinking cool. This is awesome. So double win on that one. Last but not least is the actual Falconer himself, which, oh my stars and garters, look at that. They actually put twisties on the back. I can't remember if the Berserker had these or not. I don't really remember too many of the Hot Toys having them. If not, yeah, I may be wrong. It's been a while since I've opened the Berserker or any of the other ones up, and I'm usually so excited to get them open I don't pay much attention. But twist ties on the back. I hate these things. They usually stay in just fine without them, but I can see why the company puts them in there because it helps protect it during shipping and whatnot so it doesn't fall out in the package, the paint gets screwed up, and everything else. Which, speaking of getting screwed up, I just noticed on mine, if you can see it right here, his shoulder armor is just hanging loose right there. So let's see what that's all about. It looks like it's supposed to be attached to another strap on the back, but it has come loose. So a little drop of super glue will take care of that. Oh man, look at this. The thigh armor's falling off too. You can see that right there? The thigh armor, the strap has disconnected from this piece of armor, and the shoulder armor has disconnected from that strap there. So this piece of thigh armor and that strap is just hanging loosely. This isn't the fault of the person that sent it to me because, I mean, they didn't even open the box. It pretty much came straight to me the way that it came from Sideshow or Hot Toys or wherever he ended up getting it from. This looks like the glue that Hot Toys used to hold these things on just didn't do the job. So, I mean, that kind of sucks, but again, a little dab of super glue on there and then a couple minutes of decent pressure will probably take care of that problem right away. So, sculpt is awesome. Of course, we all know that the mask does not come off, but the funny thing is, I don't know if you guys can see this, and I'm glad they did it, but if you look up underneath the mask, it's like impossible to show on here. If you look up underneath the mask a little bit, you can see the same detailing that the Berserker Predator has on the top of his head is the same detailing that's up here on the top of the Falconer. So that's pretty cool. And they also did paint it. So you do get the red and the detail and whatnot. Alright, so anywho, I mean, other than this piece right here, which, like I said, there's the strap right there on the back that you just put a dab of super glue on there and then hold it for a few seconds and that'll be good. And other than this piece right here, everything looks good. There's no paint rub, everything is fine, but like I said, just a couple moments of attention should fix that without a problem. All in all, really cool figure, totally awesome. Stand comes with him, of course, and he's got the batteries, which I'll put in a few minutes on my own. Another win for Hot Toys. These things are awesome, 10 out of 10. Just as good as the Berserker, and he's going to be even cooler and even better when he's displayed on the shelf next to him. And it'll be the perfect trifecta when I get the tracker to go along with him. So, like I said, other than a few minor inconveniences with the armor not being connected, which again is not the fault of the eBay seller that sold it to me, but the actual manufacturer of the product, Hot Toys. Possibly the glue needs to be reassessed. I don't know. If anybody else has problems with this, with the armor coming unglued from the straps, shoot me a comment down below or send me a message or something like that, just so we can see if maybe this is something Hot Toys needs to address, or if it's going to be, you know, maybe I just drew the unlucky straw. But anyways, that is the Hot Toys Falconer Predator and all of his accessories and all of his glory. With a few dabs of super glue and a few minutes of my time, I'll have them back up to snuff. I'll get the batteries installed, set them up, and then we'll do a proper review and give you guys the full details. So that just gives you a little idea of what's to come. And like I said, if you guys got one of these too, let me know. The only other thing I noticed that's a little bit different is his armor right here is a lot brighter than the rest. I don't know if you guys can see that, but all of his other armor is really like a dark copper. This looks like they didn't put the black on top of it. It's like a really bright orangish bronzy copper color. So anyways, super cool, totally awesome. It's going to be neat on my shelf. I can't wait to set them up and get them ready to go. For now, I'm going to lay them down for a little bit of outpatient surgery, And then, like I said, when everything's finished up, we'll come back to you guys with a new review. Don't forget to go onto Facebook and look me up for Hellspawn Collectibles, HELLSPAWN, space COLLECTIBLES on Facebook. Just search me. You'll see a picture of me with my Celtic mask. If you want to stay in touch, stay in the know of what's going on with me, not just on YouTube, but also outside of, YouTube in my normal life. And the whole page is set up for collectors and stuff like that to kind of stay in. I post links to videos. I post links to Sideshow. I update you guys on new products that come out and all sorts of cool stuff. So if you just like to stay in contact, stay in the know, and then, obviously just be able to give me your feedback and stay in contact, just add me up on there. I add everybody that sends me an invite, and we'll see you soon. All right, guys, don't forget to collect everything, and we'll check you later.